We are ready for game number 1, but Pain was hovering Dima. I don't want to break your heart. He was hovering it, but then he swapped over to Seeker. Hurting everybody's feelings.
We do have some rogue bans as well. Lancer was banned out by Right Turtle. Probably a smart move the way Bacardi's been playing on it today. It's also a really good rogue to have on Vice to begin with. So just a double whammy on that ban right there. And for Rogue Fathers, looks like they've been doing their homework. If you go back and watch some of the VODs from these earlier qualifiers this month, Dallas has been a major part of Right Turtle, so they banned Dallas out. Remember last match, Rogue Fathers versus Lobster on Skyfell, we said, you know, maybe they don't want to ban out the Dallas because they want to play it. We only saw it once for the attacking Lobster. Didn't work out for him, but we still saw it. Now we're going to not see it at all because it's being banned out here. Probably a smart ban once again.
Yeah, I think so. You're talking about snapping fingers to clear out space, and that's exactly what that Dallas was going to do. The ban came up right when you said that, and I wanted to do it. Couldn't find the time to make that gag. But back to demo here. Back to demo here on Vice, one of my favorite maps in this game, and a far B-long take is where things are starting off here for Right Turtle, but they're getting challenged right away in mid control. The Anvil. Bacardi and NetJ on that fix here, both trying to slow them down, and they're stalling things out, but Kuhl has the crossfire, holding the bomb, doesn't even care, just going to take that fight and maybe find another down with his bounce nade. Will do exactly that. 2 players down. This is a free sight.
I really like that aggression from the defense, actually. You know, usually you see, oh, they're going B long, let's challenge them and B long. They can't smoke us out as well as they'd like to in the pistol round. Guess what? They just push right through mid. They find the angles. Unfortunately, Kuhl had the better one. And right there at the end as well. They plant the bomb, get the kills that they need. Nice setup from them on the attacking side. And good pistol round all around. Kuhl's going to have a lot of money in the bank. 5 knocks total for the side of Right Turtle. 3 of them from Kuhl himself.
And Spar feeling pretty lonely in a sea of goose eggs. The only one with a number on the board, and that's a revive. So one pickup for them. That's all the cash that they have. While Kuhl has 17,000, so an 11k gap after round number 1. Don't think you can ask for more out of your Kestrel. That's why she is being played so much. Why we're seeing, I think, general success from her here. But right now, what's up?
The economy difference. I mean, Kestrel's got 17,000. She's on top of the leaderboard for her team, and then top on the other team is 6,000. So it's not looking good for them economy-wise. And that's just, you know, pistol round. She was able to get her primary weapon, but if you buy grenades, you buy lethals, that's 5,000 in the pistol round, man. You've got to get a knock, maybe even 2 if you don't win that round. Nice double nade from Kuhl. That's his 3rd kill with it already. Pain slop, putting the Pain on. And aggressive push in the backside. Only 1 member standing for Rogue Fathers.
And he won't be standing for much longer. Got pushed there. Didn't even have a primary yet. The Anvil stuck with the pistol for now, unable to do more. And cash-wise, all right, they have a little bit more now, but again, Kuhl continuing to sprint when everyone else is power walking at best on the other team. 34,000 for him picked up already. Insane value so far. I want to jump over to him and see exactly what he has cash-wise. When he has a stim, you can see, not sure how upgraded his weapon is right now, because you can't see it right from this angle, but he's rolling in the dough for now, and that will help his team continue to snowball this round.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if his gun's upgraded at this point. 3.
I was trying to see where the money went.
How many knocks does he have? Because he's got 3
6.
with a nade. Oh, was that half? Woof. Man's doing the geometry this weekend. Has 2 people in front of him. Is going to go down to that C4. Prosper, though, able to find Bacardi. Finishes him off as well. And Pain will be able to find SaintTK.
As cluster smoke is popped, NetJ does have the thermal, so he's pushing Emit Pain. There's no way Emit Pain wins this out of the smoke, and NetJ will make good on that push. Sees Prosper. Prosper will get the better of him, and now it's a Dahlia on Dahlia 1v1. How close is he? We can cut over. Bomb is down, so Spar can play pretty slowly. Prosper is a very strong player.
I don't think Pain expected him to turn the corner in the smoke with goggles and a riptide.
Yeah.
So he was able to pick up that dead Kestrel's weapon. Ooh, nice shots. We saw some really good. Oh, I love this. I love this little bug.
Prosper is still getting the better of it.
Gun just hit diff, baby.
it's the thought, right? You can just imagine that it's going to do a little more damage than theirs, and it will pay off. But hitting the head is what does that for him. Prosper with that first headshot, really not giving Spar too much time to breathe. Still winning the gunfight regardless. Kuhl, no more downs, but still rolling in the dough here. Right Turtle have not really struggled too much. They got down to a 1v1 there, but a little surprise play from NetJ was really what let Rogue Fathers kind of strike back.
Yeah, I really love Prosper's play on Dahlia in the past couple of tournaments as well. He's been really stepping up and becoming a staple on this team with this character. I mean, he's had it banned out against him as well from Cute Hamsters, which gave them the ability to play Sigurd. They've done this a few times. They played Sigurd today in the tournament already as well on Canals in their first matchup, but it was being played by Pain. I think he went to the bathroom or the restroom and came back and they auto-picked Sigurd because he was asking, what do I even buy on this character, you know? NetJ, what a nice headshot on the Slop right there. You can see the difference between the two. Again, Slop using that Deadeye, something we're used to seeing now once again, and still the sniper coming out for NetJ, and now the aggressive push from the defenders here. Getting a little nervous, it looks like. Just kidding.
The damage from the utility one. They follow up on it so well. Kuhl still there trying to fight. I think Kuhl's about to get pushed from another angle. SWAT coming, but just not enough health to actually win it. They're just going to leave him there because no chance to really go for that res. Even though they sacrifice Kuhl here, they will pop the thermal. Spar doesn't really have the tracking, down to 4 HP. 16 left on Saint, and Slop just wants to hunt them down. Saint, I don't think he has a chance to really get out. Has to bail, knows that he's being watched. Throws the nade, gets 2. This is his best option here. Link unable to get people picked up. Do they have a lifeline? They do. Makes that a lot harder. C4 picked up. Sacrifices his own teammate for it in the process. 4-0. Continued dominance here on Vice from Right Turtle.
Nah, his teammate sacrificed himself.
Yes,
he was actually trying to crawl towards the Ronin to body block her from being able to get as far as possible from that C4. So that's a great play from Pain. Even when you are down on your hands and knees, ladies and gentlemen, you can still make very smart plays. Right there, Pain shows it. He's down, can't get revived. What does he do? The C4 comes out. He crawls towards Ronin on that left side to body block her so that she can't run away from that C4. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, he's going to die to it. Yeah, his teammate may lose a couple extra dollars there, but he allows his team to finish that round off with a victory. Prosper also being able to get that revive. I mean, I talked about him being on Dahlia. We've seen him in 1v1 situations just excel in the past couple of weeks. He had to go against Gronky a few times in a 1v1 situation on the Dahlia, and he has just been excelling in those situations.
Blue, I gotta ask. I'm sorry to break your moment there.
I was done.
They left the bomb.
Yeah. So there's like a bug right now when you drop the bomb that it makes a sound the defense can hear you drop it. So they might be a little confused about what's happening right now. But I like this play. I like it. It's interesting. It's something different. A little risky. I haven't seen it. Let's see how it plays out.
I think it's more than a little risky. Kuhl also playing a little risky here, trying to fight NetJ, who has been pretty lethal so far. He's the last member left, has a stim shot, getting ran at by everybody. And they'll be able to get their first round on the board from Rogue Fathers. I guess they weren't very confused, or if they are confused, they seem to thrive in the chaos because they did not really lose any gunfights as soon as that bomb got left behind.
I don't think Rogue Fathers care.
Yeah, that could be that too.
I mean, we've been told that a lot today in chat, but
that's what
I don't know.
That
was an interesting strategy from Right Turtle, but it didn't work out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the benefits of that would be other than that one sound cue confusing them, but obviously we'll see if they do it again.
If you're gonna push B long as heavy as they did, maybe they just didn't want to lose the bomb in their possession. Maybe,
but that's why you put it on your back player, right? You just put it on whoever your anchor is, your player on the back end, and then if you lose it, you probably already lost anyway, just from how the rest of the fight has tended to go. I want to watch Bacardi here. I think he's in a really good position to flank behind, but I'm gonna cut away because I don't know how important his positioning is going to be. He might be spotted by Prosper soon. Does see Emit Pain, so might take this fight, but can't. Also gives his position to Prosper, who peeks for it. Now that's going to be a fight that we're not going to have to pay too much attention to because the real battle's happening up front. Kuhl with the first onto Spar, forcing the Saint to disengage. Bacardi also left that fight as well. Maybe they're going to take 2v1 against Prosper, who wants to make it even with utility. There's their bomb, though. Kuhl going down with it. Prosper on the fight, getting a flank from Emit Pain as well. Everyone's here now with the next gun down. NetJ continuing to be the difference maker for the Rogue Fathers. But now, Right Turtle even though things are in their favor, they still have to get to the bomb. They have an objective that they can play around if you're Rogue Fathers.
Are they just like messing with Rogue Fathers here? They're just throwing the bomb around.
Kuhl died with it.
Ah, okay. Kuhl has the bomb, all right.
Yeah. Kuhl bomb went down. NetJ,
oh,
what a shot.
My goodness.
Didn't matter, but it was pretty sick,
Yeah.
and I'm sure he's happy we
Two
got
people
it.
there, but yeah, he found that headshot. I'm gonna give him props on the. See, that's what I'm saying. Style points, but they don't mean anything at the end of the day. He still loses that round, but it's okay. He gets the style points.
He's got the montage clip. He's got a clip he can use of me going oh, or you know whatever players want from that sort of thing. I am clicking off of that player as they spin in circles. No, everyone's spinning in circles. Watch this fixer here. This is Slopodopolous with that Deadeye. Not doing as much as NetJ is, but on the winning team, so I'm sure he's not too unhappy about that. But we've seen a lot of great performance from the sniper that people were really writing off since it got the ammo change.
I still think the Deadeye is better, but
I don't. Is that why? Blue,
yeah,
would that be karma?
That is why, man. That's over
on
40 meters too. So that sniper ain't one-shotting him.
Following up on what you said immediately, look at this push.
Yeah, just walk through smoke, Slop. Why don't you?
It's what his character does, and he's just behind them. Saint has literal no idea. 3 kills for Slop so far. Will he just get everybody? Bacardi doesn't seem to care that anyone's there. He's living on his own. 6-1 at the half. Right, Turtle.
If I'd rather go Deadeye or tier.
Would you rather go Deadeye or the tier?
Yeah, you're on something for asking me that right there. No, but in all seriousness, the Deadeye just, faster fire rate than the tier. You have more in the clip. The upgrades on that thing, you saw it had like a silencer and a scope. Yep. That's a triple upgraded Deadeye. So, I mean, just the amount of pressure that you can apply with that, you saw it perfectly right there. Throws the smoke. He gets another smoke from his Dahlia as well on the left side. So he's just purely walking through smoke, man. He looks like a superhero in the movie in the end scene after he saved the day, except for in this sense he's walking through the smoke gunning people down. Finds one down early from the backside of Cafe. He can challenge that because that sniper's not going to down him from there, even with the headshot. It's over 40 meters. It's going to do some damage. He's got armor. He doesn't care. He popped goggles very early, but it didn't seem like it was too early because there was a lot of smokes coming out. Walks through it. After he got that initial pick, he got picked up by the Dahlia. Instantly downs him again. Downs the Dahlia. Walks around. Finds the third. Almost got the 4K. Ran out of bullets. Swapped to the pistol, and someone on his team stole the last shot on that anvil. But still, I mean, I'm going to give him the 4K for that. That was just...
He deserves
I'm going to aggro the crap out of him, and there's nothing they can do about it. And you just saw Slop getting sloppy with it through the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves that. He deserves that 4K. Definitely showing why Fixer was a point of contention for so long. Kestrel, totally a good rogue too, but Kuhl taking it a little bit too far, pushing way deep, getting downed, not getting picked up either. You're bleeding out here. Disadvantage for the members of Right Turtle, who are just getting taken apart, just piece by piece. By these members, it's just Emit Pain left. Won't be able to revive his Dahlia, obviously. And Spar has the crossfire. B-long pressure is just a recipe for success for either team as long as they're on attack.
Yeah, they also pushed Fountain pretty well. I mean, Seeker, nice bounce name there.
Yeah.
Dahlia kind of walked into it, so it's kind of her fault. But hey, still a great play. I mean, a Slop, it's difficult for him when he's up close against NetJ. NetJ seems to be the victor in that battle, whether it's the Warrant or the Tier in his hand up close. But then when it starts to become a long battle, you would think the sniper rifle would reign supreme. But again, that damage fall off is massive. And that's when Slop really starts to take over in that 1v1 fixer kind of duel that they're having. And he will not be able to have it as quickly as he'd like. We got an invisible. Okay, this is awesome.
Trying to fix it. Nope. Still invisible, even when I click away.
Nope,
But I wanted to watch. I want to watch the NetJ POV. This is when it should be a huge.
It's even more impressive
right?
that we can't see the scope, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably doing it the same way, maybe for all we know. Prosper hit. Will survive. Not a headshot from Emit Pain trying to push now. Slopodopolous missing that shot. It's overextended. Their health is not great right now. I want to see what Slop is doing. Kuhl is pushing backside. It's brutal, but Bacardi will be there to even things out right away. Doesn't see Saint close by trying to win it. We'll get that down eventually. In that chaotic fight through the smoke, even the team that had the better positioning from the start does not reign supreme.
Both those rounds from the attacking side of Rogue Fathers just looked very sloppy. I mean, the first time they were able to win just because they won a lot of gunfights very early in that round. This time, the defenders were ready for it, and they said, you know what, we need to get ready for this. Let's go at them. They're going to come at us, be aggressive. We'll send 2 to Fountain, 2 to B Long. We'll win this fight. That's exactly what they did. Trap them behind that one police car. Even after they got 1 down, they played it very well. I love this.
I do like it. That makes you feel like a superhero, right? Overlooking
just checking to see where they're going, I think.
Exactly, but yeah, I'm saying stopping there has to make you feel good. Very nervous is NetJ, worried about playing against Right Turtle, apparently shaking in his boots.
I think we still may have that thing in chat. Hold on.
What we do?
Let me see.
There's something in chat. I'll call this while you do that. Cool.
There it
Went
is,
down.
Baby.
Still got it down. By the way, after
that.
getting himself down there, got picked up and managing to stay standing. Prosper. He misses that shot. Prosper will end up winning out on there. So it's a 2 versus 2 now. Neither Dahlia has a link, so any res that happens is going to have to be old school manual. Who's the bomb here? It is the Dahlia from the attackers from Rogue Fathers. So they look to go get this plant. They've been revealed, so the information's out there. It's a Dahlia Seeker mirror match, and now see how they can play their post plant. Saint gets the arrow.
I like the post plant though. They have control of water, and look at this. He's just gonna back up, give it up.
Yep. Makes sense. Bait him into a bounce nade. Can him run away? Yep. Bounce not the way that they necessarily wanted. Prosper's fairly close. Where is this team traded out? Blowing himself up.
Yeah.
That was a self down with a nade, so I don't know if they killed him.
Yeah, let me see the scoreboard, because Spar has been struggling this game. Yeah.
3 downs.
He had 0 knock.
Game number 2. Strikeout on Factory. Fixer already locked in pretty quickly by NetJ. He just wants to hit headshots with the tier, and I don't blame him.
Here's the thing. I was going to say, if I'm Right Turtle, I think Slop will be a lot better on the chalk in this situation for strikeout, because you can just get very aggro. There's not going to be a Kestrel, so you can go chalk. You know, you can grab some other aggro things like Scorch, Dallas, things of that nature. But, I mean, Slop not electing to go with the Fixer. This time it's going to be Kuhl because the Kestrel's banned. They are going to bring the Scorch and the Dallas. Looking to get a little aggro here.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for the side of Rogue
I like it from them.
Yeah.
I think it's a good. I was just saying that. Yeah. I was just saying I'd love to see some aggression from them. I think Scorch does lend itself to the way that they want to be playing, especially the double corner pressure too. It's huge on this map on demo as well, but having that Vi and that Scorch to burn them out fits him well.
Whew. We will see. I don't know. I just really like the snowball effect from Right Turtle. Problem is, Bacardi's on that comfort pick, NetJ's on that comfort pick, Saint's on that comfort pick. We've seen those three do very wonderful things already today alone with those 3 rows.
Yeah, true. They're definitely looking on they're on rogues that they're going to be comfortable on. I would say Spar's comfortable too. I think all 4 of them are playing a rogue that they have tended to throughout the day so far. And hey, NetJ gets the tier from round number 1. You gotta love strikeout, if not for any reason other than that. Pop the thermal goggles pretty much immediately looking for the headshot. Cannot connect. Here holding that. You see a knife going out as well. What space will they be able to take? Downing Slop, though, taking a little bit of chip damage. Forced back now. Will give up his life. They ended up on the less advantaged side here. Pain! Are you kidding me? Double pop shot onto NetJ. He's not even going to let himself stand alive. If Pain can keep doing that, what a huge position to hold here. But caught in the insend is Spar slowing down the members of Right Turtle to try to push. They're just not on the advantage side here. They have some great cover. Flipping the site. Trying to flip the site, but Right Turtle actually hanging on to it for another fight.
Yeah, they're just trying not to give Rogue Fathers the angles or the headies. If they get those, then it's not going to look good for them. I mean, yeah, you've got that tier on one side. You've got a nice little K30 from Saint. Nice shots coming out from him. Pain. Man. The Dallas. The Fixer. Is Kuhl using the tier?
I can find out for you. Nope, it is the Deadeye.
No, it's the Deadeye. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, we haven't seen Kuhl play Fixer since you know, it was like on demand.
True. He's
Fixer. I think Fixer, like when Fixer was, you know, everyone was using him every single game before the GA before the ban. Fixer was kind of like that Oprah commercial about bread. It was just everywhere. Like I saw it on Hulu, saw it on TV.
I saw it on my Blue. I'm gonna be honest.
ads.
I want to relate so bad. I want to relate so bad because that sounds.
I
like
love
it's
bread.
so funny. I just can't. I haven't seen it. It sounds very good. I wish I could relate.
It's back when Hulu commercials showed the same 3 commercials every break. So it would just be I love bread 3 times in a row. But anyways, this Slopodopolous finding Saint once again. Only 1 respawn in favor of Rogue Fathers. 11 for Right Turtles. 2 of those are going to bleed out though.
Right Turtle had such a good run there. They held on to it for so long. They had good cover. They had great space.
That was during my entire bread talk.
Yeah, the entire talk about Oprah's bread commercial, they held on to the point the whole time.
This is going to be tough for them to break back in, but if they're able to get a pick either on Bacardi, which they just did, they find Spar as well. One of them did go down, being Slop, but NetJ goes down as well. Saint kind of in a pickle here behind the white van. He's got people on each side of him. Kuhl and Prosper finally take him out. Bacardi's finally back, and he's the only one left.
Yeah, fighting against the world here. Will down Emit Pain and actually take no damage in return. There goes Kuhl as well with this fire. Make enough of a difference to help him down. Slop, no, because he can't stay and fight. He has to run away. Slopodopolous guns him down. 1-0, Right Turtle. Already looking a little better, I would say, here on Strikeout. Understanding, I think, the angles they have to take, but not being too over aggressive with it, and that's crazy considering the comp that they have.
I don't know. They don't have like a super Slayer comp, but they have kind of that comp that can get aggressive, right? Ronin can get aggressive. We saw her just do that on the white van. She got a couple knocks. Then she kind of, you know, the rest of her team died, and she got put into a pretty big jam there. But you also have the Vi. She can get aggressive. A lot of people don't realize this. You know, usually she's just take away space, create space. But if you're creating and taking away space in Strikeout, you're getting aggressive, right? Just like that. Bacardi. Nice nade coming in from the SaintTK. Saint finds another one, and NetJ finds Kuhl with the tier. And like I said, get aggressive. Bacardi will finish that kill off. And already off to a good start with Rogue Fathers here.
Rogue Fathers, though, Bacardi maybe overstepping. That's the second time in a row that I think a push has maybe begun because of him being a little bit too ahead of where he needs to be. Slop very low. 1 nade would actually be huge here, but Emit Pain again getting the better end of NetJ. Devotion against the tier. Devotion ends up being the better one here. Another down from him. Will get traded by Bacardi, but now they've taken some great positioning from it, though. NetJ, too, with the C4 will finish both of them off on his own as well. Right Turtle struggling now a little bit more than they were before, all on the respawn with a 5-ticket deficit.
I just love watching this Vi being played by Slop. Usually it was either Emit or Pulsa, the one playing the Vi for the team at the time. So both of them no longer in the lineup. Someone's got to play that Vi. They elect to go with it here. And it ends up being Slop. I think that's mainly because they pull that Fixer in, you know, to replace the Kestrel for Kuhl.
Some ground early. Has the spot here. Made got a little bit of room for his team. They lost 1 ticket from this push. Will that be worth it? Probably not, now that Prosper has fallen. Could have gone for the res, but he let himself respawn instead. It's on Emit Pain, I think, to find an early pick. 78 damage, 22 health left. Still, they'll let him stay hanging on. It's all in the DMR picks at this point. Who they can force back, force to be uncomfortable, slop the one uncomfortable. Wide out on an angle. Bacardi wants to go in, but immediately picked off by Emit Pain. Crazy with the devotion. That's already 2. From this high ground, we got to keep an eye on him as Prosper cleans up the next. And they might be able to actually swing out and retake this, but they have been doing such a good job of Rogue Fathers on protecting their tickets. Still 11 left, and Right Turtle are going to have a defense just like the Oprah Bread defense if they want to have a chance at this round.
Yeah, the Oprah Bread defense, yeah. Is that we're coining that play there?
Yeah, for now. For this round, because if I say it like 3 CMGs from now, nobody will understand what I'm talking about.
That's the best part. I think that's when we do use it the most.
It's true, when they least expect it.
3 months from now.
That's how people
what
That's
the
how you
heck
get.
we're
That's how you keep
talking
repeat
about.
viewership when we make references like that. That not a single person in chat will understand.
That'll be great. What the hell are they talking about? Oprah's bread.
We'll have to have that on a link on a command, just like with the screen shake. We'll have exclamation mark bread, and we'll be able to get everyone up to speed with us. Talk to the chat moderators about that. But Spar low, Bacardi low. Somehow the tickets blew. I blink and you miss it. They're flipping right back, and now they know what
I was
it
gonna
is.
say they had
More
11.
damage.
Now they're only up by 2. Make that one here probably going to be all even. And I just love the way they're able to hold these angles together. Nice shots from Pain. He ends up going down to a nade from Saint. I mean, Saint on this Ronin today. Kestrel's not in the lineup. We've said this time after time. Throw that ballistic knife. You can still kind of get that same effect with it. Smoke comes out from Bacardi. I think he kind of missed that. Hit the little barrier in front of him. Still able to bounce. And look how much smoke's coming out. I don't know
so tough.
how many tracker rounds are out there. Ronin, Vi, they're all able to have it. Lancer as well.
Even with that smoke, it's not going to matter. Nothing's really being obscured at that point. As soon as they found where Slop was, they just ran him down. 10 downs can assist a lot of, I think, pressure
That's
from
a lot of
Slopodopolous.
damage being put out by Slop, man.
Yeah.
Even when he's not killing people, he's doing a lot of damage, whether it's with, the Incend grenade or the poison or maybe just his weapon. He's getting a lot of damage out there, so he's always involved in the fight. That's something you need, especially from a character like Vi. You want her involved in that fight. They're going to switch sides here now. Go back towards that A site. This time, the heady control will be in favor of Rogue Fathers. Let's see if Netche can take control of that. A couple headies. He doesn't opt to go towards it. Instead, it's Spar up there getting burned off.
I think that's purely. I think that's because of just being able to get that one vial poison out, or maybe just setting up for this flank. Emit Pain, no idea. Bacardi coming around with the Lancer. They have to know Kuhl turns around, but can't do it in time. It's only Slop left, and Bacardi will get him as well. A full wipeout of Right Turtle. Bacardi still standing on the other side.
Hey, man. I mean, Rogue Fathers are just playing the rogues that they've been enjoying playing today. They've had some success with, and it's starting to show. Starting to get some knocks, make some plays, start to pull away in the lead column. Although that doesn't mean much, because we saw Right Turtle make a somewhat of a comeback last round. Just weren't able to win it full out, but hey, still tied up 1 apiece, and they did make a comeback to say the least.
Same force down, unfortunate. They did make a comeback. I feel like, though, there was a small little... That is so unlucky. The Fixer staying alive for a moment, though. No idea how the Fixer actually managed to not go down during that one. That is crazy. He hasn't even reset it yet. Bacardi now going to bleed out from that initial pressure. Will they be able to retake this? No noble explosion on the knives. And you know what? Emit Pain, the backbone of the team right now, doing so much with his devotion on this point. And now he has a C4, too. That makes things even scarier for him, as he goes to hold a little bit closer and again deny that heady control. They have some great space here so far. C4 not going far enough to finish anyone off, but they are pushing past and not making that wall angle quite as effective.
Yeah, just forcing them to stay off of the wall, not allowing the sniper to get set, but still, Bacardi able to break through, make some plays. That backline, nice headshot from NetJ.
I gotta keep watching. Do I even want to click away from him at this point when he's playing the way he is? SMG close range getting that down, but the rest of the team is there and they're running him over. The Dallas now coming back in. They're gonna flip this, and they have the ticket advantage even after that last one. I feel like when they win fights, it is pretty dominant the other way. It's tooth and nail, but utility now. The way that they're gonna turn this. Still though, Emit Pain hitting the headshots. Downing Spar, will the rest of his team be able to keep standing? Finds Bacardi, pushes for him, knew he was low, got the finish. Emit Pain doing so much, resetting his ability. Sees NetJ too. The team's just going to push that one. But they can't even get anything off of it. But I don't think they know that he's this close. He gives away his position. He's in the middle of smoke. SaintTK's on him. And now he will finally end up going down. And Right Turtle maybe went a little bit too far. But NetJ accidentally walks into fire and burns. And that was his last life.
Ooh, that's rough. They were finally able to get rid of Dallas, but he's going to respawn. 2 of Rogue Fathers will not. This round's not looking good for them. They had a couple nice plays there towards the end, but again, just the ability to reveal, kill, really was shown in an exemplary way there. I can't even say that word right now. Just, goodness, Emit Pain getting disgusting this round. I mean, we saw 10 downs, 10 assists for Slop. He's only got 14 downs now. And we saw Emit Pain take a huge leap. Look at that. Double digits across the board for everybody. That's a triple-double over there for everybody.
Shoutouts, by the way, to Bacardi. 20 downs. He's the only one to hit the big 2-0.
Yeah, he's making a big difference, and he's wreaking havoc in that backline. We saw him get a triple there. I think he got a quad at one point, so he's making some plays. He just needs the rest of his team to feed off of that energy, maybe even start to clean up some kills with them. You know, if you're not downing someone, but you're cleaning up someone else's kills, you're contributing to the team.
Oh, yeah.
So get out there, make some contributions, because, you know, couple cleanups on some downs, hey, you'll start to get some downs yourself. You're feeling confident. Take a little ego chow. Get a little peaky, you know?
Well, here's a challenge that he doesn't really need an ego to take, of course. They're so low HP, might as well do it. And Rogue Fathers are running away with this initial fight. They'll get the objective. They'll get all the picks off of that Lancer flank. They got to know it's coming, right? I mean, you don't see the Lancer up front.
I think he threw.
What else is a Lancer going to do?
Yeah, that would have been a nice SaintTK if he threw it first, but he threw it second. So they knew he was there by that time.
NetJ
finds another one with the Deadeye this time. I don't know if he swapped weapons or he just picked up the dead fixers.
I think he might have swapped. Hard to say.
We're going to have to see if he dies.
Yeah, I'll come back to him if he ends up going down. Emit Pain. Hoping to knock some of them. Hoping to get us there a little bit faster. With this flank he's doing with the Devotion. There goes 1, 2. Letting his team go up. And we'll reveal Saint as well for Slopodopolous.
Oh, he's got Replenish in there too. Beautiful.
Huge.
Gets a knock. Just keeps going. Elims as well. I mean, even assists.
Oh, stuck out in the open was Bacardi, but they get the down, and he'll be able to get back up here. Let's see, NetJ does have the Deadeye. That's their off respawn.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely his.
Deadeye on Deadeye.
Camo.
He wins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Saint finds a double down with his nade, meanwhile, while that Fixer 1v1 was happening between Cubby and Sight. Prosper ends up falling once again. Gets cleaned up as well. Only 5 revives in favor of Right Turtle now. 10 for Rogue Fathers. It just looks like they know this side of the map. They figured out this side of the map. They just haven't figured out the A objective.
True, but unfortunately, the majority of this game is going to be on the A objective. It's just like knowing Strikeout in a set. You have to be able to win at least one A objective. It's been a struggle so far. NetJ is just connecting shots constantly. How big is the SaintTK going to be? Not going to find anybody. Let's get out of this smoke so we can see what's going on. Emit Pain, the only player out of it, the only player fighting.
First time had to say that in Spectator.
Saint, yeah, true. It's very true. Honestly, good problem to have considering before. Here, a pop on the overheat. You can see Kuhl up top looking for somebody. Hits NetJ back, and as soon as I leave Emit's POV, of course he gets it down. No one can pick up Spar. This Dallas getting that reset. They need to push in and not let this ticket bleed away. Can they find Saint? Of course they can, because of Emit Pain. Another headshot from him. Hope he can get that reset. Can't hit the next one. Life Drain will keep Bacardi alive. And no one else will be able to pick them up. There goes all the tickets, and now Right Turtle have to play perfectly. Kuhl gets one down, gets them both. Caught out off guard. Looking a little bit more possible now.
With the gun as well. Kuhl starting to make some plays here, Kresnik.
Big by him. That's exactly what they needed, and they have to find this next wave of players coming in. They can't get picked off by utility. That's the biggest thing. Do not let utility make a difference here, Blue.
Oh, well, Prosper just found one with his Incent. Ended up finishing him off as well. Lots of nades coming out in the middle here. Kuhl able to win that. Another Incent comes out, plus a Vi Poison. Spar did find Prosper, finished him off, but I mean, 2 members down. One of them being revived. Kuhl finds Saint once again. He's going to jump in the fire just to finish that kill. He doesn't care. Throws the sword, misses. Finally finds the back of that Fixer, and he just wins the round. The advantage out from both sides.
Okay.
So Fixer will be available. We'll see if we see it. We've seen Fixer pretty much a lot today. Maybe a lot of teams want to play it, or maybe they just feel like there's some other things that they need to ban instead of Fixer. But I don't know.
It was Kestrel instead. So it is kind of interesting to see that over the Fixer, which I agree with you. I think it is kind of huge. NetJ, though, picking up that trench. Doesn't want that Fixer. Slop will be the one picking it up. We know he'll have the Deadeye, and we'll see what the rest of them do. Actually, Saint will now be the one on it, and Vi. So a pretty different composition from Rogue Fathers that we really haven't been seeing from them up to this point so far.
Yeah. I mean, talk about holding down a site. Trench, Vi, if they want to kind of split a 2-2, they could possibly send Trench and Vi on separate sides. That way you kind of have someone who can create and delete space there between the poison and the barb. Which one goes to which site if you do a 2-2 split here? I don't know. But, I mean, it could go either way. We'll see. Again, we don't have much data on this map competitively, so...
Oh, why doesn't he just take the tier from this emo? Why doesn't he just? Why does Fixer simply not bring the chair tier?
The chair tier.
The chair tier. The tier from the chair. That seems like just he leaves it. It's like, let me go get some money for one with probably a different camo on it. That doesn't seem like the best idea. A little bit too picky there.
I'm gonna do a tier list for just emotes.
Please do. We'll see if we can make someone from CMG
I don't know if I have
retweet
all
on
of
their
them, though.
account.
I think there's like 2 or 3 I don't have.
Let's see what you can make up for it. Geez, Slop. Knocked low early. Saint obviously can't see what's going on, but willing to repush it. Walking into fire, though. It's still there. It's still burning Emit Pain. That gives him 2 down so far for this round. Bacardi trying to get the res. Will not. Well, will be able to do it, but he'll go down himself. NetJ still holding close. Finds Emit Pain. Pushes it. Get the next kill as well. Goes the Trench, finding that it's just Trench versus Dahlia. Doesn't realize Prosper's right behind him, but he's crouching. Such heads-up positioning from him. Headshot, though. Prosper will be the first one to connect it. To finish him off, they'll get the res for some extra cash as well. Great start for Red Turtle.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. SaintTK just fell to a fire in there, but I guess it is what it is, huh? I like that, though. They kind of pushed the A site, sent one person towards cave, kind of baited them into that, and then ran away from it. Circled back through the tunnel with the rest of their team. Tunnel, cave, I don't know what we want to call that, but the other one needs a name too. I call the other one, like with the big door, to the left of the crane here, I call that one tunnel. And I call the other one cave.
Let's lock this down.
I think that's fair.
This ought to slow
It's better than like going wild with it. Be like, oh, he's an alcove. No one wants to say that. Keep it tunnel, keep it cave, keep it
Wait a
simple.
minute, I really like where you put that second barb right there, where they try to hide behind that wall.
Yeah, so if they get there, they can't escape from any other utility that they want to use, right? It'll catch them out here. I like the proximity mine too that NetJ just put down if they try to flank. They are pushing. They think someone's caught here. And guess what? Emit Pain is, but they just couldn't see him. Or they didn't want to deal with him. Maybe a smoke was down, but Emit Pain stays committed to fight it out. Only 2 players left. They do still have the bomb, so they could run all the way over, get this planted on B site. They will. But it's going to be real tough. I mean, 2 versus 4, bomb down, bomb not down. It's almost going to be impossible. Kuhl had to find that first pick. He does, but now it's just Prosper remaining. Likely to get that res as well. Let's watch Prosper POV. What can he do? He only has, I think, just a smoke in hand. They're going to stick this defuse soon. MXR as well, getting run out from behind, I believe. Knocking low, running for it. Incend in front of him, not going to stand in it. They have to be just sticking the defuse at this point, right? Everyone in his way hits the headshot. Going for the defuse. Can he stop it? No, just barely. Unable to make it. Almost a hero play.
Away.
He would have died after, but it would have looked sick.
It doesn't matter. The bomb, I think, would have had enough time to go off, you know?
If you start defusing at the last second, I don't think it was that close.
If he gets that last bullet, though.
Maybe. I thought there was a lot of time left. I could be misremembering, but pretty sure he would have had to go all 4. But he almost gets 3, and that is more than you can ask for from your Dahlia player. I think it is definitely performing over your pay grade. Definitely way through it. A site going to be where the defense stacks up here again. It looks like it's going to be the common place to start as well. They're all taking the zip. They're all running over. B is an afterthought here for the rest of them. 1-1 though. Not a bad start. Remember, Spar caught out here, revealed by the Dallas. Able to get out. Saint waiting on his side. Slop fairly close as well. Is that the tier in Slop's hands? I gotta go over to his POV. It is. We're seeing it.
Goodness, what is happening with these fixers today?
Are they both running it? I have to hop to the other one. No. Saint on the Deadeye.
It's not Neche this time. It's Saint. Neche's on the trench.
Slop though,
Oh
giving us a reason.
Crossing.
Giving us a reason for him to run it. Catches him on the cross. Kuhl behind them. Actually did a ninja plant around the back of them. There's the rage popped. Bacardi is a hero for still wanting to push this. Like 11 bullets in the mag, and he still beats the Chalk, who had the rage pop. Can't revive himself. Last person you'd want to be stuck here. Emit Pain trades it down, but Saint with the rage will give them a small advantage. Isn't anything with that C4. Who is still close to the bomb? You can see Bacardi stuck here. Slopodopolous.
Oh my goodness.
Hits that headshot.
Both ways before you cross.
Prosper still here. 2 players coming, but the bomb is getting so close to being defused. What utility does Prosper have here? As the MXR in hand doesn't down Saint. He knows he has to fight Spar, but just ends up falling. I think he walked onto a proximity mine, so they will get this defused, and they will hang on and get the lead. I want to say for the first time in Demolition for Rogue Fathers.
Oh, you know what? I just thought about this. I don't think it shows you when someone dies to a trip mine, so we can't even like get excited, man. Those are difficult to get.
Look, he walked right onto it, I think. I could be wrong, but it looked like he took a lot of damage.
I think I heard
from
the
nowhere.
like the beep, you know, when it goes off. So I think so. I saw something explode, man. I don't know if he died to a bullet or if he died to a trip mine, but he died. That's all that matters. They're able to grab another round on the defense here. Pistol round being the only round that was being able to be won by the attacking side. And that's what I'm talking about. You see, now we're be like, oh, this is looking like a defense-sided map here. But then also, it's very easy for the attackers to break into these sites, right? Like, they're not necessarily giving them up. They're just kind of playing cat and mouse with them, forcing them to one side, ninja planting the other, and just their post plant is no good.
I mean, all these rounds are super close. I mean, that can't be argued. All these rounds are super duper close. Slopodopolous clearly feeling the pressure, and
yes,
is
sir.
that a enemy
SaintTK
tier?
Swapping.
He bought the tier, gave up the Deadeye to buy the tier, and then going down to a fire nade.
16 grand being wasted by these kids at this point, bro.
Oh, and then Neche goes down to Emit Pain. DMR, so much value here. Saying will bleed out, and I mean, an absolute whimper of a round from Rogue Fathers. They were in the lead. They won some clutch situations, and then it's gone. Just dust in the wind.
$16,000, man. Like in a strikeout, you're like, all right, whatever. This is a demo, dude. You need that money.
It's a lot of money.
He's got 3 revives though, as fixer.
More than his Saint. Oh no, same as his Saint. Excuse me.
Same
exact as his Saint.
Are you okay, Chris?
No, I looked at assists. I looked at his assists and flipped them completely. He has less assists than the Saint, but I looked at his own assists instead of the Saint's revives. That's all I'm gonna say here. We have to watch. I have to watch these. I have to watch these fixers go against each other. I have to see the tier on tier action. We gave Slop some love last round. We'll keep an eye on Saint this time. No one's here. They're not even fighting him. So we'll go right back over to Slop with his own tier.
It's like when you want to find something in your house, but you can't find it. It's like lost, right? But then when you don't look for it, you find it, you know?
How does Emit Pain keep doing it? How does he keep getting downs with incense? I don't get it. How he keeps getting away with it. Now these thermal goggles are popped. Saint pops his as well and wins the fight. Slop down. Who can pick him up?
See what I'm saying? You're spectating not Saint.
Yeah, true. Yeah. As soon as I go away, he gets down.
But look at where the bomb is. The bomb is still over here. Like they're still playing these cat and mouse games, but he's not going to be able to get away from that. And now the bomb is left in the possession of the defense. Dahlia and Dallas, the only two. D and D. Speaking of D, the defense going to hold strong on that one.
You know, Blue, I was talking about Rogue, I think, core mechanics being so important. I'm starting to think this map is kind of just chaos. Not at its peak, but right now, I don't know if...
That goes back to what I was saying. No one's figured it out quite yet, you know? Yeah.
But
look at us when we started playing the game on any map like a year ago. It was all chaos. Everyone was running around like a chicken with no head.
I do feel like they're almost relying on weird trick plays more than anything, right? Like, you think about think about what happened in that win 1 round ago. Jeez, Emit Pain.
Lord.
You think about it. They were attacking one site and then had Kuhl sneak around behind them to plant the bomb behind them on the side where they were holding. Some of those are just strange.
Yeah, they're just working way too hard on these bomb fakes. I mean, it's difficult to fake the bomb off landing on this. But, I mean, you know, fake your push, depending on which way you're going. There's, you know, like Factory, you can kind of do it because there's buildings in your way once you get a certain way down, right? Like, look at this. You're flying into a tunnel, dude. We can clearly see where everyone's going to be landing here. And also, there's not much room between the left and right way directions to go there in that back part. You would think so because that's a large spawn area, but, you know, it's not really.
Okay, and now I'm giving Saint some love, which means he's going to lose this fight against Slopodopolous, who's ready to fight him. Hits Prosper instead, only 62 damage, so a little bit out of the damage range there. Slop, of course, now that I'm not watching him, is the one to connect the headshot onto King Bacardi.
Always when you're not looking.
They're just nervous. They can't do it under pressure. Slopodopolous again, not watching him. Another headshot, another down. They will push 3 players bleeding out on the ground. It's only Spar left, and he will be hunted here by Slop, who finishes off Net J. Kuhl actually down there. Looking to see if he can find him instant above him. He's going to drop that C4. Give up his team's HP. The max HP keeps him alive. Goes for the no-scope and gets it. No one can connect a scoped shot while I'm speccing them, but hip fire, that'll work. They get another round for Right Turtle, even it up.
Man, what an aggressive push by a tier-wielding sniper fixer there. True. Something we haven't seen Slop play with in, oof, God knows how long, but he's playing pretty well with it here on Hollow. Hollow's also a map you don't really expect snipers to come out on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see people like, you see people who pick Phantom on it in ranked, then you got 3 people on your team who are like, oh my God, why did you pick Phantom? And, you know, now we're like, oh, guys, look at these great snipers here on Hollows in this CMG $10,000 tournament. It was like, if they do it in a CMG, I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to have, you know, after this weekend, I'm going to have like 50 tier-wielding fixers on my team.
Everyone just has to remember, you're not
Slopodopolous,
you're not Saint, and I'm actually, well, they might be sick because I won't be speccing your ranked games. If I'm not speccing your ranked games, then clearly they're going to pop off because no one I watch is allowed to perform well. We'll cut to Saint, see if this is his turn this round to find some headshots. Saint, they're still on the back foot though, even though we saw they lose their fixer. Still ending up on the better end. There is the shot. 2 tiers. Spar picked up a tier and found Prosper, both of them connecting it. They might be able to get both of these reses though. Cool, you know, quicker rotations with the chalk roll. Spar is behind them, now pushing Emit Pain, caught off guard, and there goes everyone. Saint with the C4 gets the rest. The tier shot on Kuhl never got finished off. The half goes in favor of Rogue Fathers. 2 tiers in hand. How much money would that be if there's 3 tiers on the field? Can you remind me? $24,000?
There's only one person in the game that can have it. He picked up a dead man's tier.
But what if... You're right.
I'm saying it was 16 grand because he had the Deadeye for 8K, and then he bought the other gun for 8K. He was like, you know what? Enough of this nonsense.
It's interesting. It's an interesting choice. I wonder if they're both going to follow with it.
Defense coming out, man. This is pure defense right here. You got the Fixer, of course, because he's available. You got Dahlia. And then you've got the Trench Anvil trying to lock things down tightly like a U-Haul storage container.
And the only difference is that the attackers have Vi. I mean, the comps have 3 of the same picks. The Dahlia, the Fixer, the Anvil.
I was going to mention this. I actually like Vi on attack on this map, especially if you go towards that A site. Not just being able to, like, keep people out of cave or tunnel with her, but just smokes combined with the Vi, just being able to push people back, saying, get the hell out of here. This is my site now. You know, you can plant the bomb. She can also grab Tenacity on top of her poison and then plant the bomb, you know, if you need an actual bomb plant. They have the Anvil, though, on attack. Fixer as well. They're going to link to the Fixer. This is interesting. I guess you want to keep them alive as much as possible, but Anvil being the bomb carrier.
I think it makes sense. I mean, you want to get tags. You want to finish people off. in this pistol round, right? So let your pistol slow him too. Why not? Slopped down by the C4 and finished off. Prosper in a decent position here. What will this frag find? It could be great. Knocks Spar down low, but maximum HP keeps him alive for another moment. J tagged pretty low as well, but they have to actually push in and find something. Nothing available right now. The three of them all pushing still down a number. NetJ in a great flanking position with his fixer buddy to back him up. Bacardi gets the first. This will open the floodgates as they go to push in from the right side of the page. Just trying to trade some damage. Prosper gets one, but a lot more to go through. We'll cut to Prosper's POV in this moment as he will go down as well. Emit Pain now standing again thanks to the Dahlia res, but gets picked off by Spar. And I can't, right Turtle or not, don't know what to do on this map apparently. That strikeout memory is carrying here into Demolition because they are just faltering at rotating to match Rogue Fathers.
I think it was mainly the success from Rogue Fathers that round. I mean, they knew exactly what their win condition was. They said, okay, they have an anvil for a shield. That's fine, guys. You know, if Dahlia buys a grenade, she doesn't have a smoke. And if we kill Anvil as soon as we plant the bomb, then they don't have the shield for the retake, so they have to play off the smoke. She probably won't have one. If she does, we can still wait it out. Kill that trench as fast as possible. After we kill the Anvil as fast as possible, and they did it just like that, in that order, perfectly. Plant the bomb quickly. You see the two different game plans coming out here from these two teams. Rogue Fathers, plant that bomb, get it over with. Let's post-plan up, cover this thing. Let's win this game. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got, oh, we're a little jester. Let's play a little mind trickery. And it didn't work out most of the time.
Man, the down from the tier again picked up by Saint. So lethal, people realizing how good it might be. Prosper survives, barely any HP. But Saint now back of sight. Bomb is down. Tier covering it. What's the answer?
Well, you got to get Anvil an opportunity to get in there. Got to put this shield down. You're going to have people on the left and the right, but again, you can clamshell it.
That's just too
what
greedy.
I'm saying. Don't go for that, man. Just plop that shield down. Get a trophy down as well. That C4 doesn't kill him if he shields up.
I don't know if he gets the shield down in time there, but I mean, Emit Pain alone against the world will be knocked down 6-3. Rogue Fathers 2 rounds away from taking a demo away from Right Turtle, which I don't think a lot of people were really expecting.
Not expected at all, but this is still a good team in Rogue Fathers.
Oh yeah,
let's
yeah,
not,
for sure.
You know, let's not shake the stick at them. They're a pretty good team, pretty good players. Whether they're, you know, caring or not, people have been saying they just don't care
as they do keep reiterating on their streams.
Exactly. In our chat as well.
Yes.
I don't think he cares, but you know what? It's okay. He cares enough to show up today. They showed up on time. They're winning some games. They're doing great. Here they are leading 6-3. If they win this, they force a game 4. And, you know, they in order to advance to the upper semis, they've got to get this reverse sweep. And it starts with this first game here.
They want more for this. Kuhl just dropping a shield and bailing, slowing them down, saying, guys, they're on A. Please help me. Anything you can do to help out will be greatly appreciated. But Spar beats Slopodopolous here. Saint now watching this crossfire. You see Emit Pain up top.
What is Saint upgrading? Well. He's not upgrading the gun.
I'm not quite sure. I can't tell from how we were looking here. I'm trying to find a POV that might be watching this, but all I keep seeing is Right Turtle getting just dominated by Rogue Fathers. Again, only one down from Prosper on NetJ, who pushed him at the very end. But still, Rogue Fathers are executing perfect game plans. I mean, they're getting in, they're getting the bomb down, they're denying Kuhl any value. What can Right Turtle even do against a team executing this cleanly?
Well, they tried to make a difference there by blocking them off with the shield. The shield's not going to do much for their retake because King Bacardi, shredder rounds on that LMG. NetJ, shredder rounds. Saint, I mean, he can get shredder rounds with the pistol. I don't see any value in it when he has the tier in his hands. So, or actually, he doesn't have shredder rounds anymore. I keep forgetting that. Fixer no longer has shredder rounds. He has the toughen up. Take reduced damage to melees.
I think he picked that up.
Still, 2 shredder rounds. Not too bad, right? Especially when one of them is an LMG. So they tried to make that different adjustment. That still didn't work out for him. And look at Kuhl. 1, 2, going down. He finally shields Not enough shredder rounds that time. Finds a third one. Kuhl starting to take over. One member left. He's one shot. Will he find the 4K? Prosper steals it, I believe.
No, he took it. He took it. I'm positive. Someone else, the Prosper was killing someone else who was down. That last shot with the pistol did connect. A full wipe for Kuhl on this anvil. Is that the mental fixer? Is that the momentum changer? It's hard to say, but top of limbs for his team, almost top downs. Kuhl helping his team hold on, but needs shields that are more like that one and less like the one that he just put down and run away giggling a round ago.
I don't think he was giggling, man. I think
Screaming.
He was more like,
Excuse me.
he was more like whining. Help me!
They're A! You know,
They're taking down my barrier.
I didn't realize that Cool Matt was Mickey Mouse, but it's good to
Dude,
know.
I wish Paul was here. He sounds exactly like Mickey Mouse when he does his thing. He also has like a Elmer Fudd type kind of guy.
Prosper downing himself and Spar. That must have been a push, but no one there to really clean up on it. Saint now with a crossfire here. See Slop. Slop crouches just in time. Gonna poke up, hit him once. Cool again. MLX dominant in the way. Bomb under their control entirely. That makes a lot of sense. I was hoping you'd put another one down, but I don't think you could do that. So
you can't carry two of them.
No, I figured.
You can carry two grenades though.
Does have
and
that.
Two Semtexes. Look at Kuhl going across there. Shields up on this thing. NetJ shooting the shield, but he won't be able to get across.
No way. I mean, he's not gonna cross. He's wasting so much time. Like, just go somewhere else.
Saints over there?
They might not, but he doesn't have the bomb, so it doesn't really matter. He'll get one pick tops, or he'll just let off some fireworks and let him know exactly where he is. Now going to have to rotate back to meet his teammate. Hopefully, maybe.
Rogue Fathers let this one go. It's 7-5 if you let it go.
And that's doable. That's doable for their team, but they haven't looked the cleanest on this map. Can he hit him on the zipline? Hit him once, go over the incend, pick it up. Won't have that C4 get detonated here. So they do have the bomb.
Okay,
They'll be moving to the site.
plays.
Who's close? I mean, Emit Pain's right there next to site. We'll shoot at them. SMG on him, getting crossfire here. Emit wins it. Has to push for the defuse. They will knock them down. They will get the defuse, and they will hang on. Again, they're still one out of this, but it's not their tournament lives that hang, or their winner bracket lives that hang on here. It's Rogue Fathers. The pressure's on them, right? Turtle are just now finding their footing.
Hey, that's a good play by Saint, man. I did not think he'd survive that zipline, but 80 to the chest, and then the pistol whip comes out. Good play there by Saint. Dahlia was able to, turn the corner and be there with him as well. 11s across the board for the three of them. Let me see that scoreboard one more time.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Come on, NetJ. Get up there. Let me see the double-double from you.
Well, we'll spec him. We'll spec him. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah. 3 members from the side of right turtle with the double-double as well. We're going to start doing, like, basketball call-outs here. I know you don't watch too much basketball.
I'm going to have to learn if that's the game plan.
Listen, if you get double digits in 2 stats, you got a double-double.
Got it.
If you get 3
Triple
stats
double.
that have double digits, triple-double, right? And then you can get quadruple doubles.
Those seem
in
larger
demo,
in this game.
It's impressive. In strikeout, not so impressive, right? So
still got to get a lot of revives, though. Emit Pain downs 2 people, by the way. And now Kuhl is pushing for the revive here. Those 2 downs are finished off. Saint now falling as well. And what happened? Because the world has changed. The world has shifted. NetJ, the only one remaining in a 1 versus 4. And there he goes. 7-6. 1 round away from things being even. I can't even explain what they've done. What they've really changed. I mean, I feel like there's more people meeting them now. They're not letting them in as effectively. And without the bomb down, Rogue Fathers
they figured out that Saint is sitting in that side every time when they're pushing the B site. So if they can recognize that B is being the play, that they need to take care of Saint. You saw Prosper just with the MXR down Saint quickly. Once that happened, nobody can contest Fixer in the smoke. So they just pop 2 smokes there. 1 from Dahlia, 1 from Fixer, and then they just push it, get aggro. They have a reveal coming out from Trench with the tracker round. So if he just blindly fires, he might just, it's like throwing a stone in water. You're going to hit a fish eventually, right?
Yeah, that is very true. Cool.
Plus, you got Fixer. You can just see through the smoke, so you can just tell you where they are.
Of course. Both
narrow
going to matter.
the random shooting down to like 1 area.
They saw Saint. I want to make a note. They saw Saint over there on that right side, so they know that push is coming. Emit Pain very turtled up here with a few more pieces of utility up in the way. There goes the smokes, which is their way to push. Bomb is now going down. Change of pace. They've let the bomb go down again. This has failed for them before. They have failed to make this work before, but this time, Thermal Goggles starting to run out. 2 kills again for the Nade and the MLX. No more thermals for him. He's going to have to throw a blind C4. It will find Slopodopolous, trying to get aggressive and find NetJ. Finish him off as well, but another down and finish. It's just Saint left with the tier in hand. Going to be in a 1 versus 3, but he does have the bomb to play off of.
Oh, they're diffusing. You can hear it.
And he knows Pain's there, but he doesn't get the kill with it. Had to. Gets the no-scope, but runs right back into him. 7-7. They're making the comeback. We've seen too many close games here. But Rogue Fathers, they seemed like they know what they were doing. They even got the bomb down this time, but they're figuring it out.
It's just the adjustments being made from the defense. Push through that middle zip line. See if you can catch someone off that backside from one member. If not, 4-man into that side there. And just take care of whoever's in the way. Getting the Dahlia, that's a large pick. Get her out of the way. They left Saint alive that time, but it's okay, right? Because they dealt with everyone else. Bomb got planted. Clamshell can go up, and they can take care of that. I like the smokes that came out from the attackers that side that time from Rogue Fathers. I mean, you saw Trench was turtled up there. They throw the smoke at the bottom. APS doesn't take care of that. He's either going to have to double upgrade it or find a different spot for one of those trophies to go down. Maybe even possibly stick his neck out and put one outside there for a second. Quickly, Saint finds a headshot on the Kuhl there.
Can they get these reses? This could be disastrous for them. No, NetJ pushes, finishes them both off. I was watching Prosper because I thought that maybe he was about to get a quadruple double. Almost ended up with it, as you can see, 1 assist short. But now things so much harder for the members. Emit Pain has to find this, just couldn't do it, couldn't get the shots in time. Shield went down immediately, and now it's a 2 versus 4 to knock down Rogue Fathers into the lower bracket. Make that a 1 versus 4 with Slop getting overextended. We are going to a map number 4, ladies and gentlemen, between these 2 teams. Rogue Fathers lost a few in a row, got their footing underneath them. Managed to.
This map is kind of bigger, right? So you could see a lot of Lancer play in this. We are seeing a Ronin possibly coming through. I don't know if Bacardi is going to be the one playing it. Saint will be pulling out the Fixer once again. And it looks like Rogue Fathers banned out Dallas again. And that's something that they've done for the second time now versus this team, right? Turtle. And I would too, after watching Pain do what he did with it on the factory strikeout. I mean, he got it down, reset that that reveal, down, reveal, down, reveal. So a lot of snowball effect being taken away from them, but they're still going with sort of a reveal character with Seeker.
And makes sense, I think, for this map. Also having bounce nades and how often you have it up. I think even like if you use your utility for a retake, you can then probably have your arrow for their next fight, depending on how early you used it in yours. So being able to see where they're coming from means you can push it, means you can deny them value from their utility. You got options. You got options, and I'm sure they're going to use them here. On map number 4, again, Rogue Fathers took that last demo on Hollows, pushing us here. Going to have to now have a great look on this strikeout. Canals, if they want to have a chance to move on to the winners finals. Right, Turtle 1 map away from getting that same luxury from themselves. He wants Kuhl watching this crossfire on that Fixer, not with the tier as we've been used to seeing. I'm not sure if Saint's holding the tier either. We'll have to see. Emit Pain, great angle here, down Spar. Pushed back, they will likely get picked up at Slopodopolous now, getting aggressive and staying alive. Poisoning the push, they can't go into him, and all the kills so far going the way of Right Turtle, except that down. For them, Kuhl down, unable to get picked back up. Potential huge angle from this MLX, but Bacardi just can't take any more space.
Yeah, Lancer being banned out by Right Turtle, so he has to play something else. They put him on the anvil here. Does find one with the C4, pushed up a little bit. And look at both teams kind of playing outside the objective. Nobody really wants to go towards that orange barrel. Now we're going to see 2 members go towards it. Nice shots coming out from Saint. Has the Deadeye in his hand. I think he's got double Deadeye set up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not honestly happy to see it. I mean, the tier was really sick, but I felt like I could never actually see when cool stuff was happening with it. I always just happen to miss it. Love this push by Prosper, finding Saint, trying to take some more ground on over that box here. Emit Pain now getting pushed, but he has his teammate to help him out. They're also getting healed up. Don't know how close they are. Have to be careful of this Spar. We'll be watching this. I'll have the crossfire for it too. 2 players down. Thermal goggles pop. They see Emit Pain is here. He will find one. Will not be able to find the next. And they're just staggering in. They're staggering in one after the other and giving Rogue Fathers a chance to hold strong.
Yeah, right, Turtle. Like I said, you know, they have not looked good on strikeout in the past 2 weeks now. It's starting to show here. Yeah, they won that factory, but they had to battle for that, you know? They were down in tickets at least 3 of those rounds. 2 of them they were able to battle back from. And now the shield helping out as Bacardi finds Prosper. So Poison comes out. That'll finally finish him off. Pain helping out as well as Slop.
Now Chase in a great position. Kuhl, they don't realize that Kuhl is... I think Kuhl's actually... No, he was right there, just wasn't shooting at him. So kind of interesting that he stays alive as long as he does. Right Turtle holding on to the point, even after losing a few tickets, just trying to do what they can to stop it from happening. Revive forced to push the fire. Caught on the way. Actually caps it while down, but obviously will not be allowed to get out of that. Can't get that drone, so Saint will likely be knocked back. Be able to get back on their feet, but Prosper has the angle for it. They're controlling this fairly well. Shield used pretty defensively, and Right Turtle actually starting to catch up in tickets, and Kuhl's now aggressive with the MLX, finding Bacardi, evening it out. And they have a point to stand on.
They finally are able to get through, right? That defensive hold being put on them by Rogue Fathers, finally able to break through it. They tie up, too. I mean, 3 respawns apiece. Now 1 for Right Turtle, as 2 will have to come through. Just the ability to hold themselves very steadily is what has helped Rogue Fathers here. And finally, they're able to break back through. Just 1 revive for each team now. And this is what I was talking about. The Right Turtle, on their back foot each time today, has had to battle back in these strikeouts. They've done so 2 out of the 3 times already, or 2 out of the 3 rounds that they were losing. Now they're having to do it once again. Only 1 respawn available for Rogue Fathers, trying to get that revive so they don't have to use that ticket. Meanwhile, the Scorch will be revived for Right Turtle, but instantly Saint goes down once again. Can they get the revive once again?
Spar holding back there is down. Will Prosper survive? He will. 3 versus likely 2. Kuhl gets another down as well, so things are even closer than they look. Saint very low. Kuhl maybe pushing a little bit too far, but he actually gets the down. It's only Saint left standing, and they see where he is. They turn it around again in the face of defeat. They're managing to somehow flip it, and they just saw that damage on Saint, so they know where he is. Saint has 22 seconds to get out of here and win this fight. He has an MLX, he has his thermals popped, he has Vibe Poison to walk through that he again gave his position up from, but they're going to be playing patiently. They have a timer that they know he has to force his way through. Thermals are out, no advantage here, has to go through a shield and everything that he's going to jump through. Prosper sitting so close, finds him as soon as he tries to peek. He's 29 HP, he's getting jumped at, he knows he doesn't have a chance here. As Right Turtle playing from on the back that entire round. They're the ones walking away with the dub.
Ah, man, you've got to realize that Kuhl won a 2v1 there. Or, you know, he didn't kill both of them, but he was able to kill one of them and hold off the other person, while his only 2 remaining teammates, one of them was down and the other one was going for the revive. So he's on his own over there. He's about, what is that, 20, 30 meters away by himself, no help, no nothing. If he dies in that 2v1, it puts his team in a 2v2 situation, and not a good one. But he's able to win that fight, sustain himself long enough to keep the other person at bay and not kill him. Would have been great if Kuhl got both those kills, but just 1 was enough.
Yeah, all he had to do was get the downs, honestly, to really pressure them. This poison could actually be really big for HP for Slop, but they're not going to end up taking it here. Down from Saint onto Emit. They should be able to get this res, though, so nothing lost quite yet. The first loss might actually just be this ticket. Ticking away with only 10 seconds remaining. They can't really find a way in. They're going to have to break through at the same time. Overheat popped. Emit Pain ready to go in at the same time. Right after Prosper, actually the first one to get that down. 2 for them, and the C4 finds Spar, and that is everybody fallen or respawning there on the side of Rogue Fathers. Point gets flipped. They lost 1 ticket from that bleed out, but again, they have the objective to play on, and they're actually taking some forward positioning, but they're thinking the better of it.
Yeah, I really like that aggression being shown by them this time around. They're able to win that initial fight. They do lose 1 ticket, but 4 on the other side. I'll take that trade any day is what Right Turtle is saying. Emit Pain finds Saint, finishes him off, but Bacardi finds 2.
Still holding forward here on this sport. Has to push it, can't beat Bacardi though. I'm trying to think right after, keeping him healthy as well. Emit Pain couldn't contest it long enough. There's the push from NetJ. Can't get traded either. Only 48 HP. Must be so low. Gets one on Saint. Downs Bacardi as well. Emit Pain is insane on this Seeker, holding close. That's 3 downs for them. Only NetJ is still standing. Can he down anyone else? Can he get any tickets down? They got 1 res. Prosper still up next to the Headstrong. Keep him up. NetJ barely escaping with only 16 HP. They're going to jump through the window and chase him maybe, I think, but they're thinking the better of it. They have the ticket advantage. Never mind. Kuhl wants blood and finds it with NetJ going down. 5 ticket advantage for Right Turtle.
Beautiful play by Kuhl. He said, we cannot let that one go. That's a good stagger as well. I mean, look at the revive or the respawn just now coming in. The other 3 members pushing in. A little bit of a timer mishap there. Now they're having to push in very aggressively. Goggles get popped. Smoke on the window. And smoke inside the building everywhere, but smoke on the water. And 1, 2, Emit Pain finds him with a Deadeye he picked up off of a dead Fixer. Finds both of them, and then Prosper just pushes in, takes out NetJ. Meanwhile, Kuhl finishes off Bacardi as well. And that's a full squad wipe once again. Look at the ticket difference in this round.
And the rounds that Rogue Fathers are about to win are, I feel like they're super close. But some of the rounds that Right Turtle win are like this, where they are just in control from almost start to finish, only losing 5 lives throughout this whole thing. I don't know how much the point control is flipped. I think maybe once this whole time. NetJ barely escaping with his life. 16 health remaining. Emit Pain wanted to stay there committed. Was willing to give that life away to get the pick because of that huge advantage that they're playing off of. Saint now looking for something, anything. Finds bullets from Kuhl in response. Don't think they can. They might have a drone for that res. We'll see if he ends up standing in a moment. If that's about to come off cooldown. Pushing with the MLX. Kuhl having that. He is stacked up on it. They are pushing for these last couple of tickets. Bacardi down. Only NetJ left running away. But he only has 20 seconds to make it all the way back around and win the fight. We'll see if he has a chance. But I think it might just be a little bit too long. Too short of a time for him to make it back in, basically sacrificing the round at this point, trying to get a couple more bucks, maybe to have a better chance in the ones to come. But Right Turtle are 1 strikeout round away from going to the winner's finals.
Warming them like sharks in the water there, finally able to finish them off. This is, man, this is tough. You battled back in that last game, and now you're on the brink of elimination once again. 1 round to go for Right Turtle. We could see, I mean, Cute Hamsters making it to the upper bracket finals now. Just to give you a little bit of a bracket update. The #1 seed this week, or this month, in the main event, Right Turtle. Even though they did end up losing that last grand finals in qualifier #3, they still had more points than Cute Hamsters. They beat them in the semifinals week 1, beat them in the grand finals week 2. That really helped them gather all of those points, really put Cute Hamsters on the back pedal. They did make the winning finals, upper bracket finals. Nice C4. Was able to find 1 with the Deadeye as well. A little double kill for Kuhl. Now chasing people down. Finds 1 through the goggles. They can't see him. He can see them. Prosper finds Bacardi as well. And it is just a swarm of turtles running at some old fathers right now.
And they are so confident. I mean, they're literally about to fight players who are completely spawned.
Look at just waiting for that immunity.
That's how you know they are playing confident and aggressive. And he's spawning in sight of immune players. You can't get away with that, especially without overheat available. He's about to get run down. Might be healed up in time. Getting hit by a lethal knocked fairly low. The bow that revealed him. Headshot too, combining that with the C4. Down Spar. Shoot the C4 in the air. Stays alive. Emit Pain putting on some pressure, forced back by an Incend. This time he won't stand in it. And actually, positioning-wise, Slopodopolous is in a great spot. I don't think they've spotted him. They are so low on tickets because they've been getting drained the whole time, and they've just been getting walked at in spawn. But Saint bought a tier. Figured that might be the difference maker. At least Kresnik isn't spectating me now. I can actually hit shots, but I'm going to ruin that for him, unfortunately. Flanked now from the back. Emit Pain was already behind. Looking for him with the tier, but guess what's happening during this whole thing? His team is getting slaughtered on their move to the objective. He's going to try to flip it, going to try to do something close range with his Saint, with his tier, but he just can't do it. There's Slopodopolous, 1 ticket left, and things are crumbling for the Rogue Fathers.
Man, 12 tickets for right turtle. That means only 4 confirmed kills have come through. Make that 6 now. Whew, right when I say it.
Bit of a change.
Brink of destruction for you.
They are literally living on the
Gets
edge
some
right
damage
now.
to his own teammate there. Saint Drone comes out, puts the shield up. They're gonna have to play super defensively here. Hold this off. C4 in Sen. Everything is flying in. Saint goes down. Bacardi did find one, but it doesn't matter. Prosper with the SLC in his hand, doing damage.
Bit Bacardi way over peaking, just trying to get some utility out, but couldn't do it when Emit Pain is there and he's hitting every shot, and it's only a fixer left, and he has a tier in hand, but 1 versus 11, I don't think that's very realistic, especially if you're not connecting a headshot with every single shot. Forced to C4 defensively, 50 seconds left, pop the thermal, why not? You don't have much of a choice here. Trying to beat out Slopodopolous. What can he find? Nothing as of now. Aggressive push. I think he has a tier himself. Looking for it. Can't get the melee. They're shooting bodies. They're feeling confident, Blue, and they're facing Cute Ham.